before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Alright there, Joe Mate Yorkie here. Once again, welcoming you back to Tales Over Coffee. Cheers! We'll start the day together with a cup of coffee and a narrative game of some kind. In this case, we're returning to The Witcher 3.
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage.
Hope you're all doing okay. If you're having a coffee, grab it and enjoy yourself.
The Witcher set off to find it.
If not, grab a coffee or something.
Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Right, we have to try and take on a werewolf. I'm not quite sure how equipped we are to do that, to be honest. Let me have a look at the... It is level 6. Everything else we've got is a higher level. We do have... a chat with Kira Metz, or Ciri's room. So that's something we can look into doing. Whispering Hillock. That's another. Got no contracts at my level. Well, those are completed. So, we will have a go at this. I know it's a werewolf, and actually, bestiary, remind myself of what the werewolf is afraid of, or vulnerable to. Werewolves. Devil's Puffball, Cursed Oil, Igni, Moondust. Alchemy. Don't have a way of doing any of that. Inventory. Hybrid oil, cursed oil. I can use that. That's on there. Line up Igni as well. Come on.
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! The powers will not relent.
Oh, you bugger. Didn't see you there. Oh, come on! How did it heal? Okay. I'm gonna go do other stuff first. All the way over here, huh? So near Mid-Cops. There's a thing near the ruined tower. Actually, I can just get the horse, can't I, and gallop. That'll work. Though I will admit, galloping through the bog isn't exactly the greatest. There's a wyvern there. That's not something I necessarily want to tackle with right now. There we are. Oh, come on. Get a move on, horse. Ah. Helps if you aim right, Yorkie. There we are.
Faster.
Alright. Hopefully we're heading the right way now. Don't know why it suddenly stopped having a line to follow, but...
Come on. Sack of flour.
How far are we?
The winner. No one out there wants to seize this chance.
Come on, gallop, you lazy bugger. Obviously, we're not nearly as close as I thought we were. Oh well. No biggie. Are we getting close at all? Why'd you take me off the path if you wanted me to stay on it? Okay.
Me that old hen's rocks in your mouth.
Rain don't rust your blades.
How close are we? Or how far? Oh, we're getting closer. Okay, that's not too bad.
Slow now.
Not really. I don't think I am. I was wondering why I still had my weapon out when there's nothing there to have it for.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to...
See what she wants.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You asked me to come see you. Why do you want a magic lamp?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
What are you doing in Velen anyway?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Why in Velen though?
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Yeah, that's not going to sit well then. Like playing the village witch.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce
Yeah.
hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Alright, back to stopping in.
Changing the subject.
Any word from the other sorceresses?
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Well, you said you had a request.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why, though?
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is.
The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch.
There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Seled had all the peasants killed.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Yep, I'll help.
Alright, I'll help.
I like her.
I knew you'd find it
I'm
irresistible.
seeing myself as being with Yennefer only, but
Fine. What then?
I like
Well,
her.
the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Fair enough. How's it work?
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
Okay,
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
fair enough. Never heard of it, though.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Oh, hey there, Outcast. How you doing?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly
Sad
think
that
they'll
Kitty
remain.
can't stream anymore
So
just
no
now.
chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
Where'd you get it?
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp.
Hope
Thought
you're feeling a
I'd
little
pass
better,
it on
Outcast.
first.
I know you've been sick.
Didn't realise what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Alright, I guess I'm off to Fyke Isle.
Need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
It's easy to forget how much
Oh, go
streaming
away.
demands of you,
I can't wait to
time-wise.
see what you discover on Fire Kyle. Just be
Don't
sure to
overcommit.
come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Your new quest item, prepare it. Okay. Yep. Which am I using as a quest item? That's a Xenovox. That must be what I'm using. Well, that's the magic lamp. Okay. Should hopefully be fully bedded in the next week. Yeah, I'm hoping so. It sucks being sick. Alright, so that's that completed. Secondary quests. Whispering Hillock. Ciri's room. Let's go look at Ciri's room. Now, where exactly am I looking? Oh, here. Alright, so I need to make it to Crow's Perch. Which is simple, run across land, that's fine. Going back to Jimmy's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Hey there.
Come on. At least you and Kitty do the keep pit stuff.
Fight in your guts, Ciri! Get 'em! Come on!
Take it easy.
I guess I couldn't jump over that.
Let's
Oh, come on. Damn twisty horse.
Now in hangover. There against the dark, stormy sky. Hit the clear bastard.
Hey, Homeless!
Slow now. Whoa.
Are you enjoying The Witcher? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a long game, but well worth it. I'm all. Also, I hope you've been well. Yes, I have. I'm good. Good to see you back, mate. Couldn't run like Kitty does. I stick to the stuff I have to do to fix my shoulder. Fair enough. Hey, Outcast, it's always fun dropping in and seeing what kind of trouble Yorkie gets himself into. I don't secretly like The Witcher. I do like The Witcher. I might rage at it sometimes, but a lot of that is my incompetence. I mean, now and then I've seen things I don't like about the game, but that's the same of the greatest game out there. I don't care which game it is, no game is 100% perfect. But yeah, I do like The Witcher, no question about it.
That arse is whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a Witcher.
What you work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought him a bucket of feed.
Matter where the grub's from? Not me, let's move.
Only missed a few episodes and you seem to have gotten the hang of the mechanics. Largely, I won't say perfectly by any means, but most of it, yeah. Now, I did try and fight a werewolf and just got annihilated twice, so I moved on to lower level quests. Let me take care of them first.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Right, where is her room? Is this it? You can store weapons. I don't care about storing weapons.
Here.
That's to stash weapons, etc.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort.
See, to my
Get this.
To my dear friends Philip and Anna from Count Le Guevre, Minister of Culture from Kingdom of Temeria, Vizima 1265. Whoever thinks curses are only ever manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or on objects in one's immediate environment. The consequence of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they can lead to harm or even the death of the person afflicted by the curse, or of the people spending time with the object or being on which the curse fell. That is why it's so essential to take the preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Veracruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world, and achieving harmony between body and mind.
A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they have friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Try to catch up on them later now that I can handle the sound. I still have a few days left before I can go back to the gym, so I should be able to... No problem. Guessing that Werewolf was the Wild at Heart. I think so. It's actually meant to be a level 6 quest, but I'm level 7 and I was struggling with it, so I stopped. Figured I'll get up another level.
Top. Gritka's toy. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Okay. And as far as I can see, I've looked at everything in the room now. Let's have a further look, see what's in that quest. Oh, go to the kitchen and talk to Gretka. Okay.
Watch it, sluggard.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf.
Yeah.
Ciri told me about you.
See, I played it on PS4, Xbox, PC, and I'm currently playing it through it again on Nintendo Switch. I'm playing Geralt with an alchemy heavy build, so he looks sick in all conversations. Okay. So it's more of a level 7 plus quest for sure. I am level 7, but as I say, I'm not the most competent action gamer. What else did Ciri say?
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Sometimes it's timing as well. I had to take on a bunch of harpies at one point for a quest. I found it a hell of a lot easier when I went back there and there wasn't a wyvern involved as well. Yeah, I don't have moon dust bombs. I don't have the stuff that or I don't have the way of learning it, I guess. What friend, anyway?
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Found this toy in Ciri's room.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Ciri is?
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said
Yeah,
I was
it is
too late and I
sarcastic.
wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping. Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Cool. Yeah, it reminds me of being in EverQuest, the old EverQuest game. And what was that Knoll dungeon? Blackburrow or something like that? And it was okay if you could take it bit by bit, but then suddenly you'd get a pile of other gnolls jumping on top of you that you couldn't manage. It was annoying as hell. Especially when people had pulled too much and were tanking it to the entrance to the dungeon to get out of there. You'd suddenly get a scream, "Train to entrance!" There's one piled by with a bunch of gnolls in tow ready to get out. And if they got out, they were looking for whoever was next to them. I'm not doing Ladies of the Wood yet. Family Matters, that's not something I can do right now. Secondary quests. The Whispering Hillock. Find out where the voice is coming from. Right, we're facing that way. Okay, over by Ruined Tower.
You're pale as outy shine.
Blackburrow, yeah, Blackburrow, that was it. I see there's a fellow ex-EverQuestian. Good old Evercrack.
Looks like rain.
Oh god, it's a werewolf again. That's not what I want.
The powers
Gained an ability point. That sounds good. Like gaming. My dad used to play Might and Magic. Oh god, that's taking me back, yeah. I think it was called when it was... Yeah, it was. A kid as his escape, so I learned... Oh, thank you. Your dad played a game that was around when I was an adult. Great. When he was a kid. So I learned to enjoy dungeon games and open world games early on. Yeah. I don't want to tangle with that. Well, maybe I can.
I like that silver.
No, I'm trying to meditate. Where is he? Sword in hell! I'm dead. He keeps healing! Hey, Taya! Taya! Welcome to the Yokiverse. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I don't like werewolves. That was never a level 5. Those werewolves are not appropriately leveled. Ah, okay. So I can go to Wasteful Manor. Seems to be about the closest I can get. Or maybe Clay Witch. No, I'm not playing on hardest mode. I don't have that level of talent. I don't remotely have that level of talent, sorry. If you're looking for a pro gamer, ain't me. You don't prefer that quest, it's annoying, yeah. I'm not sure which particular quest you mean, because I've looked at a couple. But, there are some annoying ones. Yes, it's my first time. Kind of sort of my first time. I played up to but not including the Griffin quest once years ago and couldn't get used to the controls. But it's my first full attempt. I never got any further than that, and that was only one time. Maybe I have to hire someone to take me over. And that's locked. Hang on.
Nordling? Yes?
Nothing there. Yeah, I mean, I say it's essentially my first quest, my first time, but I like to be fully honest in any experience I've had before. I don't like misleading people at all. Yep, that's why I jumped in. I figured, you know what? If there's no one to take me by ship, I'll swim. Simple as.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
We got drowners over there. Let's get some healing on.
Not bad.
You prefer I press Z? Wait, what does Z do? There's a lot of monsters, is there? That could be. What does Z or Z do? Alright, I'm gonna have a quick meditate. Can hit more easily. Interesting. Have a look at the controls. Bear with me a minute, I've got to check that ping. Let me just see what key bindings. So what does Z do? Oh, lock on target. Ah, that's probably really helpful. Thank you. Hey, Fino, how you doing? Yep, I was looking up. I didn't see that in time. Sorry, Taha. Looks like there's some herbs that might be useful over here. Right. Come on. There we are. And then this one. There. Another herb. Not going to chase every herb I see, but if there's one real close like that, I'll go for it. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of them. I keep forgetting to use any of them, actually. Perfectly honest. I need to remember to use them more, but in the thick of action, I'm an old fart and I forget. This is why I say, if you want a pro gamer, you come to the wrong channel. If you want someone to have a laugh with, you come to the right channel. And someone who's going to enjoy the story. Probably rage quit a few times. Well, not rage quit, but rage at the game a few times when my incompetence shows strong.
Show me what you got.
Okay, we got another one here.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Let's try Kira's lamp.
Try the lamp.
What? Where's that?
Okay. Well.
Where's that noble?
I don't know where that noble is. Ah, something to look at over
Where's
here.
that noble?
Blood. Many must have died here.
That's that. More. Oh, it's gone now. Okay.
Where's that?
Is that one locked too? Try downstairs. Is it my first? Yes, more or less. I have once before played as far as the Griffin early on, but that's only once before. That's about 4 or 5 years ago.
Doubt I'll ever understand him. Keeping rats in cages like
This is the first time I've got past there.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
Rich folk.
Oh, come on, don't turn away from them.
Rich folk.
Damn it! Let me back away so I can get in closer.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand him. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
We got some zombie rats going on or something. Don't need to answer that. That's just me thinking aloud. Alright, so that's down here.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
And then we're going upstairs.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Everything's decayed here. Further upstairs, okay. Come on, I'm facing that way. In there. Not in here. But we've got something we can loot.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Well, that didn't sound too healthy, did it now? Whatever gold he found seems to have gone. Can't get over there, that's fine. Don't think there was anything over there anyway. Oh, there's some loot there. Just odds and ends that might come in useful later. They're both acting there. Yeah, every game has it here and there, don't they? I mean, let's face it, every top quality movie has overacting somewhere. So...
Someone dragged something across the floor.
Yeah.
Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
There's why, because that moves, okay. Nothing that way. Upstairs we go.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Annabelle.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
No. No need to fear me.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
What happened in the tower?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
He gave you a poison, love. What was it?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
Oh, what a way to go.
My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Found a fresh corpse in the
You
tower.
weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him. Recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Calm down. Okay, your knickers in the twist. I mean, I don't think you can. They're ghostly as you are now. Can you talk to other souls?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
How can I help?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. Who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus.
Seems that way.
The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
Possibly so.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham.
If you go
where will I find
shit on him, then that's on him, isn't
he
it?
lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, well. Looks like we're off hunting this Graham dude then. Is that the stairs? Yeah. That's down to the cellar. Where's the exit? Where is the exit? I think that's down to the cellar anyway. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it is. No, what's this? There we are, that's the exit. Okay. And we are heading just over there. What the hell? What's here too? Seem to be stuck. The
storm, damn it.
Give it a swim. Give it a swim back to land. And then see if we can find this Graham. And if he's any good, if he's true to his word, that he'll always love her. Yeah, it's easy to say that until someone dumps your beloved's bones on your doorstep, isn't it? We'll see. Will he always love her, or is it a case of that's just the only way he could get into her panties?
Just leave me be.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Been to Fike Island.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Time to bury their past.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
No, actually, she didn't drink poison.
Did you love her?
Aye. Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together.
Yeah, well...
It was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
Tell me about Fyke Island.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her.
Yeah, it wasn't actually
poison. Hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it.
Yeah, well, you're going to be kicking yourself when you find out it was a sleeping draft, aren't you? Wasn't poison.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she...
Yeah, she's dead. She got gnawed to bits by rats because you ran off.
By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
You can still help her.
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury this shit.
Bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Quest updated, not completed. Oh, tell Kira. Okay. Received 300 points. What's the investigation here?
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Yeah, to Annabelle. Right. No, not meditation. What am I doing wrong here? Well, it's not letting me. Alright. I guess I have to run back to her. How far is she? Quite a distance. Get the horse here. Did that silly bomb bugger kill himself?
Dead winds howling. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
There you go. Well, the curse is lifted. That's what you get for running off and leaving your lover to be eaten alive, innit? I mean, admittedly, you didn't actually know, but still. X rather. Welcome back, Taha! I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. It's hard to correct through text, but I'll try and learn to say it right. May I ask where you're from with that name, too? It's not one I've come across, that's why I'm just curious. If you don't want to say, of course, that's perfectly okay. I'm just curious. Yeah, I was asking you if I'm pronouncing your name right, Taha, and it's not a name I've come across before, so I was wondering where you were from.
Your head from my saddle.
Oh, bugger. Turkey, cool. Thank you.
Hey there.
One of the split continent nations. Partially Europe, partially Asia.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now. Why? I gave you a
Got to
Xenovox.
figure out how to use it.
But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
What do you want to do with the lamp?
The lamp? What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Sandra was doing some strange research.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What's that?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Fine, I'll look into it.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A
Okay.
witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs.
All right.
Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Well, what do you give me?
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
What's the point of pop fantasy?
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times, men die choking with regret. At times, death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Is it me, or did anyone else notice that I asked, yeah, what am I going to get out of this? And said, and he said, well, I know how to reward you. I don't tell me shit. I'll help you.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pell knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
That's
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
I'm going to take on that first. Oh, we're up to level 8. Cool. What is that one? There's something. Ah, there we are. Maybe no. Still more stuff that's there. What else has got an asterisk over it? It's gone. Okay. Not doing Forefathers' Eve just now, as I said. Favour for a friend. Let's see where that is. Get on the horse. Please do not accept. Well, you mean the one for Father's Eve? If you tell me not to accept a quest, Taha, please make sure you specify which one it is. I won't say that I won't accept it, I probably still will, but I'll take your words of warning and maybe abandon it if I find it too hard. Or at least leave it for some other time.
Whoa there, Roach.
But if you just say, you know, the quest, I might be looking away from the chat when you tell me, and I've looked at 2 quests by the time I get a chance to look again. So I might not know which one you mean. Like just now I'm on this quest right here.
Drowners and a waterhand, my favorites.
What now, you piece of filth?
Got me, damn it. Oh, I see. I'm not going to complete. I'm not going to promise to complete things in the preferred order, Tara, but thanks for warning that one could be difficult. I do appreciate that. And don't spoil what quest rewards and so on are. Let me find out for myself if I complete the quest. But, yeah. Thanks for the warning. Just be careful how much you spoil, how much you say that I don't know, because I'm learning this. I'm reading. I'm playing the story for the first time, you know. Now, right now, I am doing Ciri's quest, so that's probably something you're glad to see of. Now, when I get close, I'm actually going to meditate. Come on, what's with the dancing? Alright, off we go. Off we go. Oh, that's okay, Outcast. You don't have to apologise for that. Tell her I hope she's doing okay. Yeah, I appreciate it, Taha. And always feel free to advise me about mechanics like you did about the... I think it was you. Like you did about the Z-key. I appreciate that, because that's not part of the fun. It's mostly the storyline I don't want spoilering.
Come on.
Oh, come on. You know what? I'm just going across land because it's messing around.
Let's go.
Oh, it's on the wrong bloody one. I thought it was going the long way. Come on.
That's it, Roach.
Alright, should be going the right way now. Wow. There's a lot of the buggers around here. Never mind.
Must be honored to necrophages from the notice. Except it's awful quiet.
Right. Where are we going now? Where are we going now? Come on. The path routing on this is weird. Half the time it seems to point you in the wrong direction to get you to a road or something, but...
Go.
I'm actually going to meditate here, I think.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to see if I'm near a signpost to do so. That's something I need to do. I'm actually really... Am I close to where I need to be? Not that close. I can run that.
What the...
There is a place I might be able to repair stuff up here.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
And we're looking at repair. It's my silver sword, isn't it? That's the only thing I really cared about repairing.
So long.
N for meditate. I'll try and remember that because that's a good shortcut to have. Like I say, it's a case of there's so many keys. This is what made me quit before. I couldn't remember all the different keys, so I was getting lost trying to remember stuff. I've got the basics down now, which is why I can keep playing. But remembering everything, yeah, that's... And in we go. Am I going the right way? I think I am.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. Leftovers. No way that was cuts of meat. Well. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Humans, the heart. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Ciri will explain this one.
Is that a really good question? Okay. Don't forget to craft bombs like dancing star bombs or Demetrium. I have no idea on builds, honestly. I'm just going with what shows up. And you are right, I should be looking at what I can craft. Ellie's alchemy. Dancing star, fire explosion that can cause nearby opponents to start burning. Might be good. Dragon's dream. I don't like exploding gas. Crafting is this way. Oh, I can make that gambeson, and that is a better gambeson by 20 armor. So let me first of all craft the... Oh, I can't craft here, of course, that's right. I have to be at the smithy, don't I? Yeah, I don't have any oils I can do right now. Anyway, I need to head back. Nice cross-country run to finish up. Have a word with Kira when I get there. Is it 1,000 points per level? Looks like it might be. There. Wrong way, Yorkie. You know what? I tried the Gwent, Taha, and Fëanor. You both mentioned it. I didn't really get into it. Now, that said, I play Magic the Gathering on Arena a few times a day, so that's the only way to get my card game thing. So Gwent just doesn't hold it for me. Got the substances you wanted.
Got those substances you wanted.
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
If you're trying to flirt with me, it ain't gonna work. I'm dedicated to Yennefer.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
I don't care if there's an adult scene.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable.
That's absolutely fine, Taha.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I marked the channel for 18, not for kids. If YouTube want to object, they'll mark the VOD as 18 plus, which I don't care about.
It's almost ready.
And I've played...
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Let me see what this is first. Horses! What happened to the third mouse? Coachman?
Mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Yeah, you're coming on to me. I'm dedicated to Yennefer.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening.
Okay, that I can go with.
But if no, then no.
Yeah, regarding the adult scene, which doesn't surprise me given the opening, I've played through Cyberpunk 2077, which has some nakedness in it. I mean, the adult scenes in that really aren't. They're really bad, but I've also... I'm playing through Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. I'll be doing that later this afternoon, hopefully, in about 4 hours after I finish here. And I don't turn off the nudity and adult scenes for that. So if YouTube want to put 18 plus on the board, I don't care. That's fine. Alright, we'll say fine. I'll do this.
Oh, all right.
I'm told I'm not down.
I feel honoured.
I'm told I'm not DTF.
So, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
I've played some of Black Flag, Odyssey, and Origins. Very little of Origins. I didn't get that far in Black Flag before, kind of giving it up. And Odyssey, I liked it, but I got where it was just lagging and lagging and lagging. It was just unplayable. So I had to move on from that.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
All right, the path is laid out. We shall pursue the path. Whoa, 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 whoa! Turn. Come on! Get off the bloody fence post!
Whoa, Cinderella.
Come on!
Have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I need to check that ping, sorry. Alright, I really do have to quit here. I'll let this cutscene play out, but I can't do anything more than that. My dear lady wife is calling me, and she has some disabilities.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, there may be.
I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach.
You don't foreshadow like that without it coming up to bite you later.
Romantic dinner.
Romantic?
More romantic.
Thought we came here as friends.
Friends? With benefits?
Not with benefits, no.
So?
Sorry, there's someone else.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Yeah, no. Okay.
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
Don't think I need to hear it.
Egfain Nave.
Okay, she's enchanting us. That was stupid.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
And that we'll find out next time. In the meantime, enjoy your coffee. I'll be doing Baldur's Gate 3 later, Football Manager's video, and hopefully starting Green Hell later tonight. I shall see you around. Thanks for spending time with me. Truly appreciate it. Now I've got to go look after my wife.